It's Positively Muskegon, the Daytona 500 edition, and big news is coming to Muskegon this spring and summer. It is the reopening of the Thunderbird Raceway. Tom Sprague jumped in the middle of it, said, I got to have a piece of this, and we're here to talk a little racing as we're getting ready for the season to start in Muskegon. Let's talk about Thunderbird. I mean, we've known each other for a long time, and you had said multiple times that if you could have Thunderbird's track and Winston's amenities, you would be as happy as you could be as a track promoter. How did it all come together?
Well, kind of a long story, but I got involved with it last spring. A couple of the racers, Eric Midkiff and Randy Witten, really wanted to get involved and get the track going again, so I got involved with them. A lot of negotiating all summer long. Had to talk to the township. The business had been closed for 4 years.
Is it 4 years that it was closed?
4 years.
Wow.
4 years. So the township considers it a new business now. So we're going through all the hoops that we need to go to.
A hoop or two to jump through, right?
There's a few hoops, but the bottom line is when we get everything done that the township wants done and get everything upgraded, then we'll have a facility that's right up to date. We'll have everything the way we need to have it so we can get opened up and get Thunderbird back on the racing, weekly racing every Saturday night, and get all the classes going and get the racers and the fans going.
Speaking of the classes, what do you plan on running every week?
Well, there's basically the full spectrum. We're going to have our Warrior and Cyberstock class.
Cyberstock, now that's something new.
Cyberstocks is new somewhat. It's more of the hot rod 4-cylinder front wheel drives, plus selected models of V6s can also compete in that class. Then we'll go to the Bomber class and the Street Stocks. We will run 2 mod classes this year.
Really?
We've got the dirt mods that Winston ran last year. It's a little bit more cost-effective mod, but they're only about a half second off the full UMP big horsepower mods.
Yep.
And it ran well last year at Winston. This year a lot more guys are going to be involved, more cars. Then we will run the high horsepower UMP mods. Of course, then we'll go on to the late model class, and I think we have 3 sprint car shows scheduled.
Wow, it's a big summer.
It is.
A lot of work.
It is. A lot of work yet. A lot of work to be done yet.
Yeah.
We're shooting for opening hopefully in May, later, probably 3rd week of May, hopefully.
Yeah.
We have to get all the repairs done to the buildings and all the upgrades done. Bathrooms need to be completely renovated. The buildings need work.
These were all a lot of things that fans of Thunderbird, when it was still open though, these were all things that fans really needed to have done then.
They really do. The buildings, there was a lot of work. That the age of the track, I mean, Thunderbird's been there since 1958.
Wow.
The age of the track, it was time that it needed some upgrades. So we're doing all that at the same time with upgrading the standards that the township wanted. K&K Insurance, which insures the motorsports events, there was some things that they needed done to the facility. We put up, I think, over 1,000 feet of guardrail that they wanted to keep the cars on the racetrack and keep the cars away from the spectator areas and away from the grandstands. Help protect the pit. That was one issue over in turn 3 and 4 that they always wanted upgraded, but I had them come right out and tell me what they wanted done, so we did most of that work already last fall. Thankful for the nice weather we had.
Yeah, it was an easy fall, wasn't it?
It was good. We worked right up until the middle of December with no snow. Eventually the rain filled the infield, so we had to stay off the track.
Sure.
But we did a lot of work, and we're just kind of waiting for the major spring thaw here, and then we will be right back at it. A couple of the buildings, I'm working with the contractor now to get going on getting the buildings repaired, and start with our plumbing project with the bathrooms.
The fan buzz. Talk about that. Are people pretty excited for the resurgence of Thunderbird?
Well, it's amazing the places I go, whether I go to the dentist office, the grocery store, an auto parts store, it seems like somebody says, "Oh, I'm glad you're getting Thunderbird Raceway going."
I am.
I just every day somebody talks to me about it. So I guess, you know, the fan base that Thunderbird's had since the late 50s is really a solid fan base. Of course, the racers, there are a lot of racers in West Michigan around Muskegon. So we're hoping everything comes together and we get it up and running and have a grandstand full of people and plenty of race cars.
I think, and you got, and one thing I think I saw too. Are you going to run the wedge class for younger drivers this year?
This is new. Port City Racing, Aaron Morey and Billy Workman have been spearheading. They're called mini wedges.
Yep.
They're a go-kart style car. They have a spec 5-horse motor, so everybody has the same motor, and they have a little bit of a body on them, but they're 14 and under. I think it goes right down to about 6 or 7 years old.
No kidding.
That you can get one of these, and they're very affordable. I want to say it's about $3,000 for everything, turnkey, ready to go racing. So they're selling them. A lot of racers are buying them for their kids or their grandkids to get involved, you know, at a young age.
Yeah.
And learn the sport of auto racing.
Younger and younger. I mean, we started off a few years ago and we saw the Chris kid. Chris, he's at Berlin now. The young, he's gonna kill me for forgetting his name. I can't believe I forgot it. You remember, he was maybe about 11 years old when he first started coming to Winston, and now he's up running. Well, we're getting old.
Runs very well.
He does too.
Berlin, yeah, started there. John Van Dorn started
Johnny,
at Winston with Bert Grega running at Winston years ago, and I mean, he's top short track racer in the nation.
Yeah, he's awesome. Got to keep in mind too, there's names that have passed through there too, like Cody Wiesner. We've seen, you know, there's just been some historic racers that have come out of this. You're related to one, Jack.
Jack Sprague, yeah. He started racing at Thunderbird years ago, Thunderbird in Winston. Johnny Benson has raced out here. You know, we've had a lot of short track racers, you know, cut their teeth and learn the basics of handling a race car. I've always said that the dirt racers have very little problem stepping into a pavement car.
Yeah.
The pavement cars are so much tamer that as far as car control, if you can throw a dirt track car around, you can usually drive a pavement car pretty decent if that's, you know, if that's what you want to do.
It's been a great time working with you over the years. I have to be honest, as much as I like Berlin, I miss a lot of the dirt racing action. You know, the fans and the people that I kind of came to know over there and everything, and to see Thunderbird coming back under your direction is really a great thing for Muskegon and for the racing community. And you know, I hope everybody gets out there and supports the track and has a great time. It's going to be fantastic. So look for Thunderbird to come back to life this spring. We're looking at about May. Tom Sprague in charge. Anything else you want to leave them with?
No, just be there when we get it ready, because
Great.
we're doing a lot of work, and I think it's going to be great when we get it done.
It's a great family time. It's a great atmosphere. Thunderbird Raceway reopens in 2016 with Tom Sprague at the helm. We'll plan on seeing you at the track.